on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, his first throw of the season is intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. Off to the races. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2023. It's James Cook. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. On play action, Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now Allen going to change it up. On 1st and 10, Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Devin Duvernay from 10 yards out. And the Bills are on the board here first in the season opener. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. Now Hall to start the drive. Oh, he sheds himself free. Off to the races. Breece Hall. Touchdown. Breece Hall, 89 yards. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00? Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. He's just got to throw this one away.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Quentin Williams with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it off. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. So here in the heart of Mexico, this is a city that's hosted a handful of NFL games before, but now this is a different deal. A relocated franchise moving south of the border, playing here on a permanent basis. It's going to be exciting times here in the Mexican capital, that's for sure. And really all across this country, they're pumped for this because this will be Mexico's team. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
They go play action with Wilson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They go play action now. Wilson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Back deep for Buffalo is Nyheim Hines. That's taken on the 25. 7-7, our score after one. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
In motion left is Davis. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Wilson to throw. That is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, these last couple of drives, much better from a defensive perspective. They gave up a touchdown on the opening drive, and then after forcing a punt on their last possession, it looks like they're going to get the football back again.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Allen going to change the look here. They go play action here on 1st down. He's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Allen will try again on second down. Keeps himself upright. Now he'll escape to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Ball again on second down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. Play action. It's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this returnable for Hines. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Allen to throw it. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
That is caught. Shifts by him. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 57 yards. And the Bills are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Yeah, keep it up, keep it up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. How about this? Breece Hall. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Breece Hall, already his second touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Dragons are able to cut into that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going?
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 70 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Cook. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Escapes the defender. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. And the offense moving quickly to the line. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyquan Thornton in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dragons are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. A The final shot before half for Allen. Dancing to his left. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no thought of a return here for Hines. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Allen. A quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen off the play fake. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First down, here's the run with Cook. A solid stiff arm. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Open man is Duvernay. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards on the play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
56, 56.
Now Allen. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they'll be down just outside of the end zone at the 1-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here. And it's intercepted in the end zone. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Bills 42, Dragons 21.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Cook is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. No gain on the play. And that will lead to a 3rd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bills. Nyheim Hines from 3 yards out. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Will be a touchdown. It's an 89-yard kick return. And the Dragons get a bit closer. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half, and sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back, and essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure comes, and down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. In motion, the tight end.
Middle.
On play action, Allen flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. So a change of possession here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Give to Hall running right. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 244 yards for him on the ground, as this has been a night to remember to this point. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. first down right back to home. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Here's Hall again. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And intercepted. Wilson's third of the game. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. So after the INT, it's Allen. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To throw, it's Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. The Bills on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Allen going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with career touchdown number 60. And the Bills are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Play action. Now Wilson. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the fourth quarter here. You've held the team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
On the counter, it's Hall. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Mexico City, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead is Hall. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll go again with Hall. There he goes left side. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Breece Hall with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Dragons get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And this has been quite a performance to kick off the new year on the road, no less, as they try to finish things off here in the fourth quarter. Allen's throw is on target to Duvernay. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. And now they're in the hurry-up. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And Diggs has it. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Now Allen. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The Bills. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. And this being inside 2 minutes of play, everything coming from up above. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Allen to throw once more. Right back to Duvernay. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Alert, alert, alert.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Touchdown! Devin Duvernay. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bills have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
At the 23-yard line.
They go play action now. Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Wilson. He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come